Because what is that, a decade? Over a decade in terms of an upgrade which has come through for BAGL, but that's on BAGL. The stock is up around 2.3%. We do have the Federal Bank numbers which are on your screen. The net profit has come in higher than expectations. So 703 crores is where it's come in versus our poll of 637.8 crores. The stock is holding up with a gain of around 2%. We're going to get to the asset quality in just a bit and in terms of the details that they have reported. But NII also in line with expectations, 1,762 crores versus expectations of around 1,725 crores. So there's a tad bit of a beat on the profitability.
There has been an improvement in the asset quality as well. Gross NPA has fallen from 2.69% last quarter to 2.46%. This is quarter on quarter that I'm talking about. And net NPA too has from 0.94% narrowed to around 0.78%. Year on year, it has been a much wider improvement. Whereas quarter on quarter as well, there has been an improvement. Return on assets has improved as well from 0.27% to 0.3%. So from a balance sheet standpoint as well, doesn't look too bad. In fact, we've seen improved performance on all parameters.
Absolutely. And you know, Federal Bank has been one of the strongest stocks, right? I mean, if you look at the stock trajectory in the last 6 months or even 1 year, it's from the lows in June of around 83 rupees, the stock has come all the way to 130. Even last quarter, I remember, the asset quality had improved. It was, you know, very strong growth coming in for Federal Bank. So, and it's been front and forward as far as its fintech, you know, vertical is concerned as well. So good numbers coming in from Federal Bank this time around, and the profitability well above what the street is estimating.
Yes, and we had a precursor of it because the momentum, the business momentum, you know, the indicative parameters that they came out with in terms of the update were quite strong. Their deposit growth was the best that they'd seen in 6 quarters. Their loan growth was the best that they'd seen in 14 quarters as well. So that was indicative of how they would probably perform. But the asset quality, definitely an improvement as a percentage to its loans, has come in at around 2.46% in terms of the gross NPAs. And that is definitely a positive on a sequential basis. So good going for Federal Bank. Maybe we can get Abhishek in to give us more details in terms of the updates. We'll take a break on that note and we'll be back with Prakash Gaba. Before that, Mangdam, you had an update on Federal?
Just on Federal Bank itself, the provisions have actually increased from 167 odd crores, it's gone up to 268 crores. So that is something that we have to monitor because, you know, quarter on quarter there has been a jump in the provisions. Despite that, you know, the net profit has grown above what the street was expecting. So this is something we have to monitor, and as a result of which their capital adequacy ratio too has come down from about 14.6% to around 13.8%. So that's about Federal Bank, the stock at the high point of trade. We take a short break, get you more updates on Federal Bank, but also get you some trading strategies with Prakash Gaba as we move to the high point of trade.